We're going all the way back to 1984. Once again, if you guys watch the Santa Claus movie night, you'll know that I mentioned that there's this weird sort of obsession with Santa Claus being a villain, whether it be Bad Santa or whether it be a horror film such as this. But I would also like to say, this in particular film I will be streaming today, but I have had the VHS on my watch list for some days here. It's a beautiful red clamshell. One day I really want it in my collection. But for the time being, this is how we're gonna have to do it, since that thing is so goddamn expensive. You'd be lucky to get it for under $150. And for me personally, I have not dipped my toe into VHS collecting that serious yet, but it is a very, common occurrence with, well-known horror films from back in the day, like the Friday the 13th films, the Halloween films. I would love to own them all on VHS one day, but goddamn, you need to find a good auction or somebody that doesn't know what they're selling. But plug to the VHS, because if that's in your collection, I am envious. It is a beautiful, beautiful VHS. Oh yeah, baby. Nothing beats old school horror, honestly. In that intro, it's already setting the scene. I cannot wait. Obviously, the second film is probably the most well-known out of this in particular series, at least internet-wise. But the original is a movie to be taken seriously, rather than that film is so famous for being just a constant meme, obviously, with the garbage day scene. What movie are you guys watching on Christmas Eve? Let me know down below, and let's kick back. Honestly, I'm keen to just enjoy an old school horror movie.
Say something. He doesn't hear us, honey. He doesn't even know we're here. Then what did we come for? Billy.
I love the music.
What do you want her for? She can't help you. Nobody can. Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year. She's Santa Claus tonight. You better run, boy. You better run for your life.
Back to silence. What a fucking gaslight. So I'm 8 minutes into the film and I'm starving. I have not eaten today, so we've done the lazy. We've got some menu log McDonald's on the way. If that focuses, you get the picture. I did notice that McDonald's has a limited Squid Game meal out at the moment. I was just wondering if any of you out there have tried it. I didn't bother today, but I am interested because I think it comes with the honeycomb cookie, obviously featured in the show. So just let me know if you've had that down below.
You know what I'm saying? What charity are you with? What the hell are you doing that for?
Holding you up, asshole. Put the money in the bag.
What are you doing that for? Oops.
Make this summer unforgettable.
Really?
Melbourne's Lunar Park. With over 20 rides.
What happened to streaming services? Why the fuck do I have to pay for Adless? Jesus Christ. I'm 8 minutes in and you're playing ads for me?
Make this summer
Oh, why don't I have the VHS? Why do I not have it? I mean, the HD quality is amazing. Did this get a Blu-ray release? That is also something I am unaware of, but come on, guys.
Oh, there's no problem. It's just that I ran into a little bit of lousy luck.
So, I guess that's more or less the motivation for this film. I knew it was similar to that, I just couldn't quite remember, but it is a very grim start to the story. So, basically, what I just featured, I don't know how much of it I can show, obviously without getting restricted on YouTube or whatever. But now we are flash forwarding 3 years, and basically this poor child and his younger brother witnessed, one, his father get brutally murdered by a gun, and then his mother gets sexually assaulted as well as her throat slit. So heavy stuff. Socked him, bruh. I don't know how hard a little kid could punch, but that fucking Santa's got a glass door. Look at him, bro. Honestly, the movie, while it has a lot of the horror standard type tropes, you know, the nuns that are just horrible people, there's so much titty on screen early in the film, gore, etc. It actually does quite well at setting up his trauma. Like, obviously there will be a flash forward and he's much older and when he becomes the sort of villain of the film, but it's really doing some good setup where the people raising him in this orphanage, I said orphanarium, I'm not watching Futurama, the people raising him, they just have no real idea of how to deal with his trauma, and they're beating him, they're restraining him in his bed. There's no sympathy whatsoever, so it's really doing quite a good job, I think, of giving motive, a lot more than a lot of horror movies traditionally do. So Pumbaa number 1 and Pumbaa number 2 have arisen from their beds, but quality check. I just got myself 10 McNuggets. I've gone with the Big Mac sauce because it always hits personally. For a little while there, McDonald's was doing a 10 out of 10 hot sauce. I've said on the channel before, absolutely fiend the hot sauce. It was not an option, so we've gone with a standard classic. But for the quality check and the piece of resistance, double quarter pounder, I've done extra pickles, which has to be done in good condition. Yes, they have definitely given extra pickles. But that's pretty solid there, McDonald's. It actually looks like a good burger. Honestly, so we are finally 10 years in the future. Billy is all grown up. He's a monster of a man, and he's actually got this job at a local, I guess, toy store or some kind of store in general. But the montage they're doing right now is just making me laugh. Just this man doing the basics around his job. We're watching Billy chase the bag right now. And the music too. I don't know if this is meant to be a funny scene, but nah, I shouldn't, mate. Stick to me milk. I'm a good boy.
Good boy. Listen, Bill, the reason I dropped by, I've got a problem maybe you could help me with. I mean, if you like.
Of course, Mr. Simpson. Anything you want. You just tell me what it is and I'll be glad to help out.
Good. Good boy. Thank you. That's very good. Very realistic. Isn't it, Mrs. Renner?
He's definitely fat and jolly.
Take a closer look at yourself in the mirror, Billy.
So to get Billy in the suit, we are 35 minutes in with 15 minutes left. It's actually a much shorter film than I thought, but they did get him in the suit much quicker than anticipated. So I'm keen for the gore. I'm keen to, see what we all came here to see. The killings. Let's see this man snap.
Santa, you better sober up. You got a long night ahead of you.
Huh?
Do you remember what Santa Claus does on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I know what he does.
Man, a few words.
Better get...
Not the Christmas lights. Look at that Michael Myers strength. Look at that. Right off his feet. Snapped. We're at Billy Kill Counter number 1. This is obviously a slasher film, so I just want to see how many Billy actually kills in this film. I'll keep the counter going.
Pamela, it is good.
And that as Billy Kill Counter number 2, back-to-back kills. And since he's still in the toy store, it's looking like it could be 3 or 4 within the span of a couple minutes. So this is peak slasher material right here. It's a bit of gore. Billy kill counter number 3. Jesus Christ. Kill number 4, ladies and gentlemen. This movie is delivering. He didn't even get the kill with the axe, as you saw. We've got a bow and arrow kill. The kills have been pretty creative as well. I really like the Christmas lighting kill. Oh, this is the antlers, isn't it? Yeah. It's all coming back now. Punish. Kill number 5 for Billy. Once again, fairly creative with the kills, and it's just fast moving. I'm enjoying this film. It's a hit, honestly. It's doing the classic tropes of horror films though. It's very Jason Voorhees in the fact that now that he's finally hit the streets, he's killing sexed up teenagers. It's a classic formula, but it worked for its time. Going for a second strangulation. Where are the axe kills? That'll do nicely. Number 6 for old Billy boy. God, as is the way always, of course. So we're at body count number 7. Kill number 7 for Billy. He's finally used the axe to behead someone, and of course my camera battery had to go goddamn flat. So, as we resume, I'm missing footage of said kill, but the axe has been in use. Go on, put the gun away. Axe to the head. Let's see it. Well, it wasn't the head, but that is kill number 8 for Billy the Kid.
Hello, Santa.
Classic slow-mo. Ah, crud. You just couldn't let Mother Superior be the last kill, could you? Billy. Billy. You're gone. Oh no, the dawn of the garbage day, man. His brother. He saw it all. It's your turn, buddy. Gotta set up that sequel.
Naughty.
Oh, fantastic. So that was Silent Night, Deadly Night, one of the great slashers in my personal opinion. So happy you guys voted this in so I could revisit the film. Obviously, this movie night, I try to make it as entertaining as possible, being only myself today. Have you guys seen the sequels, the reboot, the original? Let me know your thoughts on this in particular film series down below. For me personally, the movie had a budget of only $1 million. One thing I noticed especially for an older horror movie is the acting is quite good, surprisingly. Considering how late into this short film he actually turned into Santa Claus, the kill count was extremely good. Most of the kills were quite creative. The soundtrack and the filming was overall really, really good. A movie that doesn't deserve to be this kind of quality, but is. And that's just my personal opinion. Honestly, I would rate this highly in terms of an 80s slasher movie. I enjoyed it from start to finish. It's going to sound weird to say, but it did. It was very Christmassy. Just the whole set design, I thought it was flawless. What a fun time, honestly. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for all the support thus far this year. I'm sure I will have another video before, it comes to New Year's time. But if not, just thank you for everything. I appreciate it. Leave this video a like, add it to your favorites, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Scoop.